Leviticus. Chapter 16. The Day of Atonement. The Lord spoke to Moses after the death of the two sons of Aaron, who approached the Lord and died. And the Lord said to Moses, "Tell your brother Aaron not to come at any time into the sanctuary behind the veil, in front of the atonement cover on the ark, so that he may not die, for I will appear in the cloud over the atonement cover. Aaron is to enter the sanctuary in this way, with a young bull for a sin offering and a ram for a burnt offering. He shall put on the sacred linen tunic, and linen undergarments shall be on his body, and he shall tie the linen sash around him and put on the linen turban. These are sacred garments. He shall bathe his body in water and then put them on. From the congregation of the children of Israel, he shall take 2 male goats for a sin offering and 1 ram for a burnt offering. Aaron shall bring the bull for his sin offering, to make atonement for himself and his household. Then he shall take the 2 goats and present them before the Lord at the entrance of the tent of meeting. Aaron shall cast lots for the 2 goats, 1 lot for the Lord and the other lot for Azazel. Aaron shall bring the goat chosen by lot for the Lord and offer it as a sin offering. But the goat chosen by lot for Azazel shall be presented alive before the Lord to make atonement upon it, and then to be sent to Azazel in the wilderness. Aaron shall then bring the bull for his sin offering to make atonement for himself and his household, and he shall slaughter the bull for his sin offering. He shall take a censer full of burning coals from the altar before the Lord, and 2 handfuls of finely ground fragrant incense, and bring them inside the veil. He shall put the incense on the fire before the Lord, and the cloud of the incense will cover the atonement cover that is on the testimony, so that he will not die. He shall take some of the bull's blood and sprinkle it with his finger on the front of the atonement cover on the east side. He shall sprinkle it 7 times with his finger before the atonement cover. Then he shall slaughter the goat for the people's sin offering and bring its blood inside the veil, and do with its blood as he did with the bull's blood, sprinkling it on and in front of the atonement cover. In this way, he will make atonement for the holy place because of the uncleanness and rebellion of the Israelites, whatever their sins have been. He is to do the same for the tent of meeting, which is among them in the midst of their uncleanness. No one is to be in the tent of meeting from the time he enters to make atonement in the holy place until he comes out, having made atonement for himself, his household, and the whole assembly of Israel. Then he shall come out to the altar that is before the Lord and make atonement for it. He shall take some of the bull's blood and some of the goat's blood, and put it on the horns of the altar all around. He shall sprinkle some of the blood on it with his finger 7 times to cleanse it and consecrate it from the uncleanness of the Israelites. When he has finished making atonement for the holy place, the tent of meeting, and the altar, he shall bring forward the live goat. Aaron shall lay both of his hands on the head of the live goat and confess over it all the wickedness and rebellion of the Israelites, all their sins, and put them on the goat's head. He shall send the goat away into the wilderness in the care of a man appointed for the task. The goat will carry on itself all their sins to a remote place, and the man shall release it in the wilderness. Then Aaron shall come into the tent of meeting and remove the linen garments that he put on before he entered the holy place, and he shall leave them there. He shall bathe his body with water in the holy place and put on his garments. Then he shall come out and sacrifice his burnt offering and the burnt offering of the people to make atonement for himself and for the people. He shall burn the fat of the sin offering on the altar. The man who releases the goat for Azazel must wash his clothes and bathe himself with water. Afterward, he may come into the camp. The bull and the goat for the sin offerings, whose blood was brought into the holy place to make atonement, shall be taken outside the camp. Their hides, flesh, and intestines shall be burned up. The man who burns them must wash his clothes and bathe himself with water. Afterward, he may come into the camp. This shall be a lasting ordinance for you. In the 7th month, on the 10th day of the month, you shall afflict yourselves and do no work, neither the native nor the foreigner who dwells among you. For on this day, atonement shall be made for you, to cleanse you from all your sins before the Lord. It is a Sabbath of solemn rest, and you must afflict yourselves. It is a lasting ordinance. The priest who is anointed and consecrated to serve as priest in his father's place shall make atonement. He shall put on the linen garments, the sacred garments, and make atonement for the most holy place, for the tent of meeting and the altar. He shall also make atonement for the priests and all the people of the assembly. This shall be a lasting ordinance for you, to make atonement for the Israelites once a year because of all their sins. And Moses did as the Lord commanded him. Thank you for watching our video. Subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Give it a like, comment your thoughts, and share this video with your friends and family.